From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Here's Neil Walker, his career line with Foltynewicz, 0 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Here comes the 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
The 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man. I mean, this road trip just hasn't gone well. They're 1-4, and at this point in time, the way they've been struggling, you're just looking to get home. And hopefully home cooking will help you turn it around.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Cabrera's there. No problem here. 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy to look out for is Brandon Phillips. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Jay Bruce now. His career line with
Leading off for the
Fultonavich.
match,
2 for
the right
10.
fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bruce in the air to right, but that'll hook foul and back up into the seats.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
No one out with a runner at second. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Standing in now, Rene Rivera. And he puts it on the ground to second. Rodriguez for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Standing in, Matt Kemp. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Ready on 1-2. And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Ready now, Sean Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Wow, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed back, and just drove it the other way.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Ready with the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, It's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Rio Ruiz.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Will move to the third with no score. Striding into the box, Noah Syndergaard. 9-1-2 due up.
Syndergaard.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his third inning of work with a punch out. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Ready for another chance? Asdrubal Cabrera, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that misses for ball one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Fultonevich.
Stepping into the box, Mike Fultonevich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Nope. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
from the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Rodriguez takes this one at short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
The 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here it is on 3-0. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Wright, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits. Those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Rene Rivera.
In now, Rene Rivera, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a neck high fastball that time.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. In now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you ever talk about a much needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called to strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Emilio Bonifacio is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. Right over the middle, knee high. Fouled back. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Walker waits on the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. He'll try it again. 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the third baseman. Now, the third baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Hey, check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Now here it comes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Aaron Blair takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Aaron Blair.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Pitch on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets the 2-2 count.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Weak chopper to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Ready for another shot now. Rene Rivera looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. First offering on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
2 left for the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Freddie Freeman.
Pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cespedes, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Ready for another chance? Sean Rodriguez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Wilmer Flores.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 10 home runs, and 43 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Phillips ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. That misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Neil Walker.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 New York. Fernando Salas gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Salas.
Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Tyler Flowers.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rio Ruiz. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now here's the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in the switch hitter, Emilio Bonifacio. His prior history in this matchup, 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, number 36, Aaron Blair.
Dansby Swanson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
And that misses, ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 10 home runs and 55 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Sam Freeman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Sam Freeman.
In is Curtis Granderson.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Pitch on the way. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side. And he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's Jay Bruce now. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. From the stretch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Set to deliver the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Reyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7.
Digging in now, Brandon Phillips. Lifetime versus this arm, 0 for 4. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Brandon.
Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Outside. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes on 1-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Jace Peterson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Jace Peterson.
Ready once again, Matt Kemp. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Here's the 2-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Addison Reed is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Reed sets. 2-0 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. Josh Callmenter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ronier Mustelier is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Ronier Mustelier.
Digging in once again, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
First baseman number 44. Rene Rivera.
Shot towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in, Jose Reyes. His career numbers against this pitcher, 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. A little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jerry's Familia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Jerry's Familia.
Standing in, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead it off against Jerry's Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Rio Ruiz. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. New York host road win number 40 on the year. Noah Syndergaard gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jeurys Familia hammers down the save, his 45th on the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.